Hey guys, it's Dark Architect 18 back here with another YouTube video, and today we're going to do a video on how to play the Minotaur strategically. So before I get into that, I just want to say I do ship reviews, dev strike videos, and much more. So before I start, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, now it's time to get into it. So we're going to break down the stats for the Minotaur, the pros and cons for the Minotaur, and my overall takeaway on how to play the Minotaur strategically. And once again, I thought this battle was a great example of how to play the Minotaur strategically. So if you want to reference this going forward for your gameplay or how to play it strategically, be my guest. So without further ado, let's start it. So stats, we have Minotaur at survivability of 59, 43,300 HP, 6 to 127 millimeters of armor, 21% torpedo damage reduction. Artillery is 41 out of 100, so 5x2, 152 millimeter guns, which is 6-inch guns. 17.4 kilometer firing range, 2.7 second reload time, 5.4 second 180 degree turn time, 3456 max AP shell damage. Torpedoes are 49 out of 100, so we got 4x4 533 millimeter torpedoes with 96 second reload time, 6 second 180 degree turn time, 16,767 maximum damage for the torpedoes, 1.3 kilometer torpedo detectability range, 10 kilometer torp range, and 62 knot torp speed. AA is absolutely fantastic. It's at 100 out of 100. It's got 10x2 20 millimeter guns, 61 average damage per second, 2 kilometer firing range, 8x2 42 millimeter guns, 315 average damage per second, 5 kilometer firing range, and then 5x2 52 millimeter guns, 5x2 152 millimeter guns, 118 average damage per second, 6 kilometer firing range. So it's got decent range for the 152s, but the other ones are a little bit lacking in terms of range, but that doesn't mean the damage doesn't add up if you get close in a carrier or like another ship that is using planes to spot for whatever reason. So that's good to keep in mind. Maneuverability 82 out of 100, so you got a 36.2 knot max speed, 660 meter turning circle radius, 4 second rudder shift time, a concealment of 60 out of 100, so detectability range by sea is 11.6 kilometers, detectability range by air is 7.3 kilometers, guaranteed detectability range is 2 kilometers, and detectability in smoke is 4.8. So detectability wise, it's kind of below average in a sense, or right around average. I would say a good cruiser is, for concealment wise, is anything around 10.6 or less. Anything above, I would say 11 or higher is kind of not the greatest, and if you're above 12 in a cruiser, you're really gonna suffer if you have that high of a detectability. So those are all really good points to keep in mind, but now we're going to break down the pros and the cons for how to play the Minotaur strategically. So the pros, we got 152 millimeter guns. They're fast reload guns, fantastic AA. Rudder shift time is really good. Okay concealment, and excellent torpedo damage reduction for a cruiser. It's 21%. If you think about it, that's pretty good. I mean, if you can compare it to, I mean, everyone knows the Iowa. Iowa has 25% torpedo damage reduction. So you think about the Minotaur as a spamming, DPM cruiser, and it has almost equivalent to the Iowa's torpedo damage reduction. Even though Iowa's only at tier 7, that's just an example as to like compare it to say like, wow, like that's a lot. I mean, other cruisers at the tier probably only have I don't know, probably 8 to 15%. There might be a couple odd ones where it's a little bit higher in terms of the torpedo damage reduction, but you know, there's always exceptions to the rules like that. Anyways, we got the cons. So we got bad armor above the waterline citadel, and cannot bounce high caliber shells, excuse me, which means basically anything that is above 8-inch guns, it's going to struggle to manage with bouncing those shells or ricocheting or shattering. So overall, Minotaur, it's a pretty fun ship. It's got a really good you know, potential regarding one, spotting, and well, not spotting, but two, the DPM of the ship overall, and also the AA is really nice on this ship. So if you couple the damage and the AA, it really adds up. So, and you're going to see during this game how, I guess, kind of aggressive I was, and how fortunate I was with this game and how it played out. And it definitely could have been a lot worse, and not every game is going to come out like this. But, you know, I've been trying to get a Minotaur game for the longest time, and, you know, the thing is, sometimes it comes down to, like, really not thinking about too much and just trying to play. And if I get something, great. If I don't, you know, next game. So, and it teaches you a lot of valuable lessons of just the process of trial and error, and that things aren't perfect. You know, nothing's going to work perfect the first time. Like, you know, if you ran exactly my Minotaur build, you know, with AL Belfast and you know, my other commanders, so probably like reload and turret traverse, or range and turret traverse, it really adds up pretty well. And the other thing is, if anyone does want to know my full commander build and my modifications, I can put them in the comments. So just ask away, and I'll be happy to either put it in the video in the description, or I can put it in the comments. So either or. But we're starting pretty good. 104,000 damage. Like 200 something odd hits already. And that's the thing with the Minotaur. It will bully you if you do not take it out. So you got to take it out. It's definitely easy to take out if you can citadel it, or you can cause it to back into like a corner and to right behind the island, and then basically corner it and then take it out. But otherwise, it's going to be a menace. And if the player using the ship is any good of a player, they will crush you. Absolutely crush you. They will bully you. They will send orbs. They will, you know, go from one side to the other. They'll have a lower concealment. Maybe they have more range. I mean, it could be a variety of things. So you're going to see me dodge some torpedoes here. So we're going to try to shoot at this Yamato. Try to get some damage here. So also, I'm looking to do some more, you know, strategy videos, just how to play certain ships more strategically, and then some other things. But if you guys want to see more of those types of videos, just let me know in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button. It really shows me that, you know, one, you care about, you know, the content I'm putting out, and two, it gives me an indicator as to how well the content overall is doing, and if anyone, you know, favors it over a certain type. So I'm always reevaluating that and considering different options in terms of how I present the material, and make it more informative for the player base. So we got the Worcester. He is slowing down and not looking too good for him. I'm definitely going to start chunking him. We got the Napoli B. I'm going to start shooting at his superstructure. We're going to move a little bit back first because we're going to try to get all guns and then maybe these torpedoes off, because he's going to come up here. So I use the sonar because, one, I'm expecting his torps because Napoli has torps, so I definitely don't want to be caught off guard by that. But I also want to be sure that, you know, if I can get torpedoes off against either this Worcester or Minotaur, or Worcester and Napoli, then I will be that much more prepared against, you know, if he rushes me. So I'm radared right here, so that's the Worcester. So he is not going to make a very smart choice here. He's going to keep going broadside. So we're going to chunk him. We're almost up to 150,000 damage. See why I, one, picked this game, but two, it's just a really, really well played game, and it's showing that, you know, anything's possible. And I mean, I have a really solid build, and it really speaks volumes for that. So I'm going to push this Shimakaze a little bit more, and then also this Napoli. So pretty good game so far. Definitely got a couple more videos going up this weekend. So I got some more free time this weekend, so definitely going to do that. So we got like 4 or 5 of them on the back burner, so we're going to try to pump out as many as we can, and also try to do a couple more streams. Also, the following weekend on Saturday, June 22nd, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a collaboration stream with the Beautiful Muse and also with Spartan Elite 43. So if you can make it, that'd be great. But if you can't, I understand. You know, everyone has a busy schedule, and if you got other priorities at the moment that you got to attend to, I totally understand. But you're definitely going to miss out on the fun if you don't, you know, if you're not going to be there. So 183,000 damage, Confederate, high caliber, and first blood as well. So you just absolutely killed this game. Played it right. We played it smart. We played it very strategic. We didn't rush straight in. We, you know, stuck next to our teammates, and we kind of started from the A cap and made our way towards the bottom of the map. Yeah. So we went all the way around, basically clockwise, to ensure our victory, and we got the cap points. We took out the enemies, and we did it in a fashion that, you know, we got the victory. So it's really, really good, and we're going to try to see if we can get any more damage on this Shimakaze before we wrap up this video. But before I do that, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to stay tuned to the next video. So really appreciate everyone dropping by, hitting the like button, commenting, and also checking out the channel, and all the support. Last couple months have been pretty good. Really good growth with the channel, and very grateful for that. And you know, I'm never gonna stop saying I'm grateful for it, because I really am. And it's a good feeling. So to be able to put out, you know, content and have people appreciate it, and a community that wants to see more of this and get better at things. So anyways, yeah, 183,000 damage and 3k XP. So that's the game. This is Dark Architect 18. I'm out. Hope everyone has a good day, and stay tuned for the videos and the streams coming up next week or so. And yeah, thanks. Peace. Bye.